Welcome back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learn Easy channel. Now we will discuss about the model 2. That means which are in the form of a plus or minus root b as irrational numbers. Okay, Nama? Show that a plus or minus root b as irrational where a comma b are primes. Okay, Nama? Or simply b is prime. Okay, now a may be prime or may not be prime. Okay, Nama? Simply we will write a b is a prime. Okay, Nama? A may be whether it is prime or may not be a prime. So we have to prove such type of irrational numbers as irrational. For that, what we have to do means this model is comparatively easy. Firstly, we have to assume a plus or minus root b as a rational number, because we already discussed it. The proof of these models will be done through the method of contradiction. Okay, na? That is proof by indirect method. Okay, Nama? So we will solve this one in the following steps. Step 1 is we have to assume that a plus or minus root b as a rational number. That is a plus or minus root b is expressed as p by q now. Okay, Nama? So again I will split it into two things. It is a plus root b is equal to p by q if it is in this form, or a minus root b is equal to p by q. Okay, now I have to write the radical value as subject. Radical value means the value which is under the root. Okay, that means root b, okay, is equal to p by q minus a. Okay, every time we have to write that radical as a positive value. So here, to express this radical as a positive value, I have to transfer this root b to the other side. That means a minus p by q is equal to root b. Okay, now take the LCM here. Root b is equal to p minus aq by q, or aq minus p by q is equal to root b. These are the two different values. Okay, now we know that root b, that means root over a prime number, is always an irrational number. But this irrational number is obtained as some x by y, that is a rational number. X by y means that is in the form of a fraction number. That is why this root b is going to be a rational number. But we know this root b is irrational. That's why here we obtained a contradiction. Contradiction in the sense the value which is completely opposes our assumption. Okay, now so here we have to write that clearly root b is an irrational number. But it is in the form of x by y. It is in the form of x by y, which contradicts our assumption. For both the problems, we have to write the same conclusion. See, here root b is irrational, we know. That means root over any prime number is irrational, but it is obtained as some x by y. Okay, we know no irrational number can be expressed as some x by y, because irrational numbers are the numbers which are not expressed in the form of x by y. But here this irrational number is expressed as some x by y. That means here we obtained a wrong condition, a wrong statement. Why we obtained this wrong statement? Because our assumption is wrong. Okay, Nama? By that we will conclude that is a plus or minus root b is irrational. Okay, Nama? I hope you understand this. Now we will discuss some examples related to this model. Ma. For example, if he asks us to prove 2 plus or minus root 3 is an irrational number, then we have to follow the same procedure. Firstly, we have to assume that as a rational number. Then we have to write the radical value as the subject. Then we have to check whether that radical value is expressed as some x by y or not. Okay, definitely we will obtain every time the same. An irrational number is going to be some x by y we will obtain. That contradicts our assumption. That means the given value is irrational.